Hello! Hello! Why is it off skew again? We may never know. We're back in the corner. Hello! Hello, Nemo! Hello, Raz! Hope you're feeling okay, Nemo. And Kels is here as well. Ah. Guys ready for me to do some reading? I got some dialogue to read. I just realised I don't have my slippers here. My slippers are. Where are my slippers? My feet are cold. Yeah. Well, finally some fantasy for teens. For teens? What? Slippers are mandatory for end walking. Well, yeah, you gotta have your feet warm while you're end walking. The seasons have changed. It is time for slippers. Right. Huh. 14 joke. That is clever. Ow, I can't. Teeny. Oh my god. Right. So, the plan for today is I'm going to actually finish Endwalker, because I haven't technically finished the quest. It's still up there. So I gotta talk to everybody. And then we're gonna do something I don't normally do, which is we're gonna take a break from MSQ and we're gonna get the Island Sanctuary. A girl trying to take airship to Mordona, sleepy brain. Yeah, my brain's sleepy. Mostly trying to reduce the distance so the fee isn't as big, but that's just me. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I have all these people to talk to. So much talking to do, and I'm gonna mangle all of it because I can't read, apparently. Hello, Noodle. Thank you for lurking. Just find out some things. Ow. So that is there. So sick on so many drugs about it, so you should moderate yourselves a about it, that would be great. They generally behave themselves. But yes, be nice. Be nice today, Carls is unwell. Be nice. While I do so much talking and reading. Back bothering me. Itchy. I won't hesitate, bitch. Mm-hmm. Well, you always behave. See, I know that's meant as a joke, but you do? She's broke the spinal column. It does that. It does that sometimes. Sometimes it's fine, and then sometimes it breaks, and it's funny, and I'm not fixing it. It's so silly. See, this is what I mean, though. The worst you guys do, the moment that someone is like, please behave, you're like, we're not gonna behave, let's use all the redeems, and it's like, oh, okay, they're there for you to use. That's not misbehaving. Look at us, we're so rebellious, and I'm just there patting you on the head, just like, of course you are, sweetie, of course you are. Look at you. You're so rebellious. Controlled misbehavior. Haha, now you have to stretch, be healthy. What? Crickle, crickle. Bleh. Okay. Oh god, I'm not starting with Urianger. I can't read Urianger on the best of times. Ah, champion and saviour. I was beginning to think my chance for an audience would never come. Ahem. That sounded more amusing in my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours. And the rest of you, for that matter. On the mend, I trust? Yeah. Glad to hear it. You're in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed at how swiftly you recovered. So, thank it's hardly literate himself. This man does not know how to read. Oh. Oh, great. Oh, good timing. My mother is calling me. Sorry. Hi. There we go. Yeah, muted just in case. Hi, there's more people here. How we doing? Cause an awful person. Unforgivable. Doesn't care about quaggons. Awful person. How dare you? Crime. Yes. Hello. Hi, there's multiple people here now. How are we doing? There. Gotta love the logic of, I thought I'd ring you, because when you're working, you tend to ignore texts. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Bless. Bless. I love my family very much. I love my family very much. I will forward what my mum just said to Spook, so one moment. Okay. Literally me sat here texting me like, don't go off on stream, don't go off on stream, don't go off on stream. Hold it in. Hold it in. It could have been a text. That could have been a text. Did we go from silly time to not silly time? Silence you. You're a bad person. Conceal, don't feel. Yep. Anyway, let's play some Final Fantasy. Doesn't love Quaggan. Unforgivable. You're right, but... Ice. Stringing me again. If she rings me a third time, I will ignore it. Yeet phone across room. You said I don't love Quaggan. You said it because you misspecied them. You misspecied them. How dare you? Clearly you don't love them. Half an hour in, can we play some Final Fantasy? False. Roll back the tape, the evidence is right there, Your Honor. Let's play some Final Fantasy. Then again, 'tis hardly the first time you've cheated death. Your strength will never fail to astonish me. Look at what you've accomplished. Métis undefeated, her Song of Oblivion cut short, the source and all her reflections delivered from the final days. If you had faltered at the last, then all hope would have been lost, but you held fast. Now Rin has a tomorrow to look forward to, and I can ask for no greater gift from that. He's a dad! He's a dad, everybody! I've returned to bed once more, but I will be lurking. Yes, get some rest. Just rest is fine. Have it on good authority that Namazu are cousins of Quaggan. False? False. You're wrong. You're wrong. Rest needs a short rest for spell slots. Girl needs a long rest. Forget short rest, she needs a long rest. She's got 3 stacks of exhaustion. As for a lesser gift, however, the next time you see her, I would appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Urianger as aimless wandering. With a purpose in our roaming, after all, keeping an eye on things in the absence of the scions on the world stage. There will never be an end to the little problems that go unattended by nations. We will do our best to help out where we can. Which I suppose is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell her I'm faring well and leave it at that, eh? No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I've never been one to stand still for long, but when I think of home, it's the rising stones which comes to mind. How many times have we set out from this base, thence to return when our work was done? A certain Namazu playing Guild Wars has made this claim, and I am apt to believe it. You're gonna believe a Namazu? If I had glasses, I'd be looking over them. You're gonna believe what a Namazu says? Namazu are fish. Wagon are mammals. You didn't know that. Blue. Stanji! Hi. Flush your people too. Man has fallen for the guiles of the Namazu. F in chat. Typo in chat. Get him ass. God. I already feel so much better. On the day the Scions came together, I only hoped for Minfilia to find a place where she belonged, but never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Exer, I have a question for you, and imagine Minfilia herself is asking. Are you glad you joined the Scions? Best decision I've ever made. Aye, I can honestly say the same. All good things must come to an end, at least for a time. Should you need a helping hand for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running, and you'll likely get a certain funny-talking fortune teller to the bargain. No, they come in pairs. It's a 2-for-1 deal. Your Honor, they are married. They are husbands. They are husbands. It was very funny watching my friend go through Praetorium for the first time, and they got to Nero, and I typed in chat their exes, everyone, and literally everybody agreed with me. Your Honor, their exes, and they were like, "Yep, 100%." Very funny. What? Oh, were we saying our farewells too? I hadn't, at present, planned on a journey of any great length. I love my dad's Mr. Bad for decisions and thesaurus. They had a messy divorce and they love to talk about it. They make it everyone's problem. Not that I'm adverse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there was something I've been meaning to ask you, something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final day subsided. During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles, more than can be easily recalled or remembered. Nestled amongst those memories are certain essential facts, the history of the theories and the ancients' glimpses of the air, their culture and philosophy. Rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them, took me a sec, in formal records for wider consumption. When needed, I have penned reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked at the idea of binding the subject of my studies in a book or a tablet. Truth is given shape and interpretation. We seek to capture it within our words. It is invariably moulded to fit a narrative, no matter how well-intentioned the rendering. An event is described as sad. some nation which fails to express the emotional complexity. Yet the word on the page is what endures. Pale shadows, really. Girl? She's making good points. The only difference between fucking about and science is writing it down. There's a pumpkin. Pumpkin. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling upon the other, until the end result is unrecognisable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine water. It's even with the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realise the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. What say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect on these experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? Let them be read and remembered. Remember! Remember. Very well then, I shall endeavour to pen what I can of the A and the ancients, and of so many other worlds. But I am no scribe. It will be less polished work and more reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better having sought your opinion. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture to the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown, or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, I know that I am at your beck and call. Never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most. That's true. Yeah. I never noticed that I chose the same idle stance. I'm gonna do Urianger next. Members. Okay, here we go, boy. Exa, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Though this parting be not forevermore, 'tis none the less occasion for sorrow, akin to a pixie's path, the navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavour indeed. For their part, however, the Loporrits embark upon a new beginning. Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon yet remaineth hospitable for the creatures of air. I forgot I hate this guy. It's not, look, you're just upset because he's a thespian. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the Forum, intent upon assigning some new beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet ere that may come to pass, there is much more each party must learn from the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful. Don't hate him, he's literally me. My anger was not choice, it was fate. You just don't like him because you can't understand big words. To that end, the cadre of Loporrits hath gleefully dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Hydaelyn, 'tis said, did imbue them with her love for all things born of this star. And 'tis Venar's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in its irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labours to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man result in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share such knowledge as they seem fit to impart. Someone clip that! It can go in the highlights reel! Someone clip it! Dink! Let's call it friendship. I will have justice. I did not wish to presume. Shakes you! After everything we've been through, you didn't think we're friends? You literally fucking died for me! I would be honoured should thy consider me a friend. For 'tis certainly true I have grown fond of their company. Ah, but I shall digress no further. This day should belong to signs of the seventh dawn, and to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine reticence caused grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet here amongst you I stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Thus, instead, I do proffer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss or the highest heavens, even if I must needs founder, cross stormy seas, ever I shall answer thy summons. It's like reading the Tales of Arthurian Knights book. Oh, Alexa, how are you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains? Nods! Yeah. That's more fun because I get to do accents. They're all supposed to be British! Ariana would love Tales of Arthurian Knights. Oh, absolutely! His favourite board game. To drink more of this tea because it's starting to get cold. I can't apologise enough for sending Xenos to find you an alternate form. Fair. Hey, sorry, he said he was gonna help and then he tried to kill you. Sorry about that. Lingering aches and pains, yes, but it's mostly chat. I've got this weird buzzing in the back of my head. That was a crazy idea, but it did work. It did work! It was just the bit afterwards that wasn't great. I'm not mad at you because we did save the universe. When he came to me in Charlene, I was truly torn. As ever, there was only one thing on his mind. Forced to make a decision, I reasoned that if he could not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid us in our cause. So I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions. But knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life. No words could express the remorse I feel. That was it for me? Nah, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Those of you who are keen-eyed, I've already changed my armour. Literally wore that armour just for that, and now it's been put away. That's a relief to hear. Thank you. Time and time again I've been made to feel woefully inadequate. Wasn't much use in a battle, nor could I face the forum without my nerves getting the better of me. It always fell to you and the others. Poor Cryle. I must and will do better. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldessian. So, through our work, Charlian will strengthen its ties with the nations, that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in the future. Yeah, what's Charlian gonna do now? Because, like, a lot of the stuff that they were doing was literally geared towards the evacuation, and now they just Don't need to do that. It only took a healer LP3. Well, this isn't something I can accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest help of Raha and Ojika and other remaining members together. We'll continue Grandfather's work. As before, certain commissions would take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. Adventurers, you say? What indeed? Such times, would you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel a law for the task itself. Yep, yeah. I don't even have to pick an option for that. It's just like, yep, let's go. Good clap. Marvellous. Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Foreshadowing is a literary device. Until that day, I shall endeavour to become a more dependable comrade. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. Oh, Exa, pray forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see, to my parents. As busy as Father has been, tending the aftermath of the Exodus, he's been good enough to show concern for the Scions. Besides, I make them worry enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavour to write as often as I am able. Rebuilding bridges. Let's go. If something cool and fun comes up, say in 1 or 2 cutscenes time, I'll call you. A little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Charlian. Both Alize and I are off to assist with Garlemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will rejoin those members of the Ilsebert contingent still stationed there. Lucia and Maxima helm the relief effort, with support from our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. That is our son, Stanley! Stanley, how far did you get? Did you even get to heaven? Did you finish Realm Reborn? Did you? I don't remember, honestly. I feel like you didn't. The difference between Realm Reborn twins and Endwalker twins is insane. I was ahead of you when I played a bit. Yeah, but that was like 4 years ago. And I've been slowly chipping away at it since then. They've released 2 expansions since then. And I've now finished one of them. Truly unrecognisable. It's another one of those things of like seeing people go through Realm Reborn and be like, man, I don't like this character, or man, I don't like this character, and I'm just sat there just like, bruh! Bruh! BRB meeting. Bye, hope it goes okay. Just dealing with a bit of a scruffy bit on my nail that was bothering me. Would end up fidgeting with it, so I'm just filing. Yeah, hopefully I don't do myself an injury with that. I don't want to have to mark it off the bingo. Well, they will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating the tempered across the lands. Lest you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Lycinia. Yep, Lycinia and her sister. That was a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because the truth of Lord Quintus's words. Truth that, whatever ideals individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, with greater powers involved in the relief efforts, our allies may well find themselves drawn into a political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first, to understand their hearts that we might better help them to be. You better write me too. Write you letters? Of course, I would be glad to do so. I would be gladder still were you to come and visit, and I believe I speak for Alizé as well. Fairly, as long as I've been in Eorzea, you've been at my side, watching over me in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? No one could possibly keep count. The world is changing and will continue to do so, yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you. Good times and in bad, as dependable comrade and dear friend both. Aww. It's my son. Thank you, Exa, from the bottom of my heart. No. Ooh, I can never pick between these two. It's my son, my bestie, and my brother. Go see Graha. Oh, Exa, might you have a moment to talk? Estinian going last is funniest. I'm making him wait. Making him wait so he doesn't run off. Oh, we're going aside for this conversation. With the science stepping away from the public eye, I've been left to consider what new endeavours I might pursue. After speaking with Kryl, I've decided I will be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Baldessian. Not only am I indebted to Master Galuf, these names don't get pronounced enough for me to remember how to pronounce them, for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I never would have set foot within the Crystal Tower. How different my life might have been. Yeah, imagine. Yeah. I would never have met you, never become caretaker of the tower, never become a scion. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise. To embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. Oh, not the fidgeting! Not the fidgeting who's like, hey, we can go have that adventure that you promised. Of course we can. Yeah. Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you into the unknown. Do you recall in the realm of the Omicrons, when I asked if you thought I may someday be mentioned in your epic? While 'tis true to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams. In the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. No. It needn't be some grand endeavour. There needn't be a promise. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you. I hope that you will do the same for me. Or without a second thought. I'll hold you to that. As much as we've already seen, there's still so much we haven't. Who knows? Perhaps we may even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. Would be something, wouldn't it? After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. Should we encounter a wayward traveller awaiting commands that will never come? I would bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find new purpose, a new dream. For if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Yeah. Wherever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send word. Should a commission of interest come my way, you will be the first to know. Your Honor, I love them. Lastly, I did in fact make you wait. Aye. False arms! We're matching stances, are we? If you have something to say, then out with it. Just worried how you will earn your keep. I'm be fine. I'm worried about you. You talk as if the sign's dissolution was more than mere pretense. There may be fewer calls to action, but we should be compensated as before. Dragoon telepathy occurring. Dragoon to Dragoon communication. Why are you so concerned for me anyway? In any case, I do not want for options, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did Amaric hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperium district. As a former Azure Dragoon, I am guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment, and have. That little shake! That little shake! You want me to have a drink? Let me drink some water, because I already drank all my tea. Some days ago, a Hannish envoy arrived with word from Vitra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. Didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like as not. Thavnir, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeated Ritian. Though it was too late for those who had already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Aimrink winding him up is always my favourite. Of those who sought refuge in Sharlayan, most have already returned home. Many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Vitra and the Forum, such souls may remain in Sharlayan if they wish to work and study. Vitra was always the satrap in truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in name as well. One who has the complete confidence in his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. I often find myself speaking favourably of dragons of late. I know! Such character growth! Not so long ago I would have assumed his benevolence hid ulterior motives. It is clear he cares for his people. They in turn revere him. Oh. When it hits! Music hits. To know such a nation may flourish is comforting. Vitra's kin sought release from conflict, so weary were they of the suffering it wrought. They surrendered to oblivion. But Midgossamer didn't give up. In hope, he made the journey to distant Etheres with his clutch of eggs. And though his progeny went on to be embroiled in conflict with men, there were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy and their triumph. In my lance, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve. It lends me strength. These things I might never have learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. No other ulterior motives. Okay. Here we go. Spoken your fill, have you? If so, I'm thinking to send everyone off. Leave the rising stones! With your permission, then. Your attention, please. At risk of spoiling the mood, the time of departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys. Till next we meet, be well. Look at everybody! Gross sobbing.
I suppose we're off to Garlemald then. Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
'Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Souvenirs for Euless.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania, there is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library. And I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
Most definitely.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Sharlayan before we set off.
We had thought to ask after the Loporrits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Rads at Han, will you not?
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
I see. Then it is here the Scions at last part ways. Each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
This freaking panning shot of everybody. Oh my god.
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge her plans.
Who, me?
Quite right.
Indeed.
Wait, what?
Fair point.
What?
So, what's next for our humble adventurer?
Looks meaningfully at Curls. Oh, the music. Farming and also marriage, I guess. Finn, there you go. Yet stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. Aww.
The constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me. An ocean of souls, shimmering and eternal.
Time for teasers,
And yet, something stirs. Yes. Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night. The beast hungers. Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as she foretold.
Ooh.
We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium.
Ooh.
Oh, the sights we shall see. The sights we shall see.
Ooh. You completed the main scenario quest, Endwalker. Quests to unlock new content have become available at Old Charlian. Really? Best World Champion of Theories for many and more adventures await you. Stop chanting panda, no. No. Also, Blue, I need to at you? Why? What did I do? I don't remember where Island starts. Is it Morby Docks? I'm going to assume the game's suggestive hint of, hey, there's new stuff in Charlian is maybe Charlian. Go. Island Sanctuary FF Wiki. Requirements. Speak to the clueless crier in Old Charlian. After you've completed the main scenario quest, Endwalker. Stop. I've watched the 1,000 people Rich vs. Poor Island video. Why is it better than many actual movies? Because it's cinema! It's cinema! It's peak! It's so good! It's so good, it has no right. It has no right being so good, and it is. Oh my god. What is that? I have so many quests that I've just, like, abandoned and not done. Don't know, it's part of something. But there's some sort of quest that I've got. Oh, I can see that there's a newfound adventure. Oh my gosh. But no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do story. Where on the map is it? I was so invested, I've inflicted it upon Mersh and she's watching it too. I even ended up watching Sap's video on it in the interviews. Enjoy the hyperfocus! Cutting the cheese? Cheese? I don't know what that is. It unlocks something. I'm gonna have so many things I need to unlock now. What does that unlock? It's a dungeon of some kind. Pillar's Crier! You! Grabs. Grabs and shakes. Good morrow to you, my lady. Come to see Taru's boutique in the flesh, no doubt. Might I interest you in one of our world-famous silk socks? They're so comfortable you won't even realise you're wearing them. I did this before, but they really need to put a crystal on our island. Oh. What's that? You're an acquaintance of the proprietress? Heavens, you're the Exa? Mistress Tataru has told me all about you. Come to think of it, I was to inform her immediately if you happen to stop by. Please wait just a moment and I'll fetch her immediately. Smileton is an interesting name for a dungeon. There you are, Exa. Yay! Sorry to have kept you waiting. Business is booming, I can hardly keep up. Not that I'm complaining, it feels as if only yesterday I was welcoming you as my first customer. Yet now look at us. But I'm sure you're wondering why I wish to speak with you. I have a surprise for you, a gift in fact, a gorgeous exclusive, and above all, properly registered. Island Sanctuary! Tataru really out here buying entire islands for people. You heard that right! I, Tataru, am presenting you with your very own island. I know you'll be tempted to demur with, are you certain, or you're far too kind. Quite certain, and yes, I know. But I hope you can accept this gift in the spirit of friendship. I've seen the weight of the burdens you carry firsthand after all. You rose to become the champion of Eorzea, and now a hero known across the star and beyond, which leaves very few places where you might be free of duty and expectation. It's just started snowing. As I considered you might find such an oasis, an idea washed over me like an oncoming tide. The sea! An island paradise with naught but serenity of nature for moms. Even you should be free to relax. So what do you say? Yes? 1,000 times yes? Toss me in the hold and set sail. I want my own island. Well, I guess you're going to have to play Final Fantasy then. It's good to know we're of the same mind. Truly, there's no time like the present to be on our way. We'll make for the Morabee dry docks. Look for Baldin, a skipper near the Aetheryte. You should be expecting us. Ah, no. That's why, yeah, so you weren't far off. You weren't far off. He's got its own little... Aww. Amazing. Yeah, crystals from beyond. There's going to be so much stuff to like unlock and do. These red ones. Oh, these are going to be like, yeah. Where no Loperet has gone before. Odd job. I wandered to Charlotte. Oh, that minstrel. That's going to be Minstrel's Ballad, isn't it? Morabee dry docks is the Aetheryte to get there, so I was halfway. Something in the back of your brain remembered. Naming way! You stand before me with the very saviour of the star, the inimitable ender of the end. Your deeds are sung so far and wide, my friend. As I understand it, your quest for the world's salvation brought you to Charlotte. I too am here on a quest of sorts, the quest for musical inspiration. Alas, magnificent though this repository of knowledge may be, I find there is so much inspiration I can Where tomes alone fail to inspire, living words may yet spark imagination. So I beg of you, will you not regale me with the tale of your epic quest to deliver the star? If such an adventure isn't fit to an epic, I don't know. Drawing upon both your first-hand account and the knowledge I attain here, I believe that I shall be able to weave the most marvellous of verses. Should you be willing, pray let me know. I will continue my research here in the meantime. Yes, my friend, if you have a tale to share, the minstrel is all ears. Ah, so this is going to be to do all of the things. What manner of thrilling adventure might this be? Good gods, a battle on the moon with Zodiac, eldest and mightiest of primals. I pride myself in my imagination, but your feats transcended all my mind could possibly conceive. Against all odds, you struck down the puissant being, yet triumph quickly turned to tragedy, for Zodiac's fall proved to be the trigger for the final days. Speaking of Island Sanctuary, I need to level my fishing in Guild Wars. Same! Same. Though ironically, in Guild Wars you can level fishing by not fishing. Yes, yes, the words well up within me. Pray, lend them an ear. Born of ancient men, a divinity was freed. Their hopes unrequited, they knew no reprieve. Born of mortal men, a champion did arise, ascending to the heavens, through a nation to defend. Though the ancients should sacrifice half their number to save the star, the strength of their resolve makes me tremble in admiration. Even as it saddens me to think one of their own would seek to lay it all to waste, so deep was his despair. Not having lived their lives, I feel decidedly unworthy to speak of their hearts. Better that the whole truth remain with me, you and you alone. Let it suffice for me to honour a fragment of their hopes and dreams in song, that their lives and sacrifice may ever be remembered. Yes! Remember them! There we are. Oh, this is gonna take a while. I want to go do my island. Sorry, I'll do the others later. Oh, sure. Island time. Just like I level my ability to build things at my home by not building things. You just have to go do stuff. We can't unsync them yet anyhow. Fair enough. You! But what if we had an entire squad of literally everybody? Oh, hi there, lass. You must be the little mistress's friend. Been fixed up with your own island, eh? Said she'd be along shortly herself, but... Oh, speak of the devil. Yas, queen! Yas! We could just do it, yeah. Yeah, so we did. It would literally be like a full party of everyone at max level. New fit, new fit. Yeah, let's go. I thought I'd dress light for our voyage, given the notorious humidity of the Southern Isles. Just everything is in order, Bolden. Aye, just give me an all and you're ready to set sail. Nothing to fear where we're going, not since any marauder with an ounce of sense has hung up their axe. This whole Island Sanctuary business came out from the Admiral reckoning we need something to do. Now our piracy is off the table, as a matter of fact. Just look at me, a bloody stand-up citizen ferrying folks around. I love that it's so foggy. We can be bees. Island Sanctuary is some of the best glams, yes. I'm so not addressed appropriately for this. I need to change either into fish or to, botanist. Hey, Road, you packed rather light for an adventure of this sort. Do you realise you're responsible for bringing your own tools and supplies? Not to worry, we'll procure everything there. You'll what now? How the hell do you plan on doing that? I have a little something in mind. Let's just say the idea was good enough to land us our permit. That's so. Well, best of luck to you both. Right. I'm just sure you're itching to see your new domain, so I'll fill you in on the juicy details once we arrive. Make your preparations, we leave the moment you give the word. Get some fishing gear. I'll be waiting for you on the ferry. She looks so cute. Island Sanctuary. Let's see. Oh, I think my fisher and my botanist actually have the same stuff at the moment. Yeah, we do, because they're both gathering classes. Yay! Let's go! Casual fit. I actually really like this outfit, and it's not even like it's anything special. Just like a level 55 stuff. It's not like tombstone gear or anything, or script gear. Where can I take you? To my island! Excellent, look towards the horizon. Beautiful, isn't it? Chocobos! Tidas. It's nothing like a sea voyage to rekindle the adventuring spirit. What do you think? This untamed isle is yours to cultivate as you see fit? Or not, as it were? Nothing else, think of it as your personal hideaway, a not-so-secret one. It's big, good lord! Damn! It's raining. It's raining. Refreshing caress of the wind, the soothing whisper of the waves. How liberating. I admit I've been looking forward to joining you here. Now, this may come as a bit of a surprise, but the island was once commandeered by a band of pirates and used to be a supply base. Fortunately for us, the group disbanded years ago, and the isle has since largely returned to its natural state. As you know all too well, Melweb's never been one to sit around idly. She had her eyes on the... formulating plans for the island settlements for years. Now that the sense of peace has settled throughout the realm, she finally decided to put those plans in motion. Chosen few have been permitted to become keepers of private islands in the vast archipelago, and you're one of them. My industrious idea of procuring all materials needed to settle here locally struck a chord with the Admiral when she read my proposal, so much so that she was happy to grant me a deed. You will be handling said procurement, I hope. Oh, I could show you a thing or two about starting an enterprise of this magnitude, but I've got something better in mind. I shall happily introduce you just in a moment, but you'll need to follow me towards the charming little clearing I have designated as your base of operations. If we simply clamber up that slope ahead and proceed along the path, we should soon bump into... well, you'll see. It's raining. Okay. Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, I saw the name Felicitas Furball and I genuinely thought it was going to be a Palico again. Allow me to introduce to you the Felicitas Furball, the leader of your team of helpers. Well, if it isn't the owner herself, it shall be my pleasure to advise you whether you desire it or not. Oh yes, I think we shall get along just fine. The head of the Mammoth Union? It's where one of my Chocobo minis live. Oh, that's really cute. Cool. In addition to our feline friend here, I took the liberty of preparing a variety of other mammoths to assist the construction and development of the Isle. You'll be pleased to know they're the latest and greatest models developed by the most brilliant minds in Sharlayan. I heard that a professor of the studium was searching for a means to make use of his advanced automata. To make a long story short, I made him offer an offer he couldn't refuse and managed to acquire all of them for the unbeatable price of free. Tatter, are you blackmailing people? Are you blackmailing people? Hi, Vaz! I understand the mammoths were produced in secret whilst the forum formulated plans for the mass exodus. Intended to be used as labourers on distant stars to help in constructing a new home for the people of the theories, it seems all reason for their existence vanished when the threat of our star was erased. As you can imagine, the professor was quite conflicted over what to do with the remains, of what may well be his life's work. After some negotiation, I convinced him to entrust them to us, on the condition we share the data received from development on the Isle. Further, while I know it sounds like an ordeal and a half to procure necessities from the island itself, there is ample practical justification for just experiments of such an experimentation. It always happens when I have to do so much reading. You see, the Admiral's vision is for people from all walks of life to have access to these island sanctuaries, and my idea might just be the most effective way to accomplish that. If one has the capital at hand to purchase the materials and equipment needed for such a bold endeavour, it is a simple matter to subsist safely and comfortably in a remote location. Without limits potential, Isle keeps to a paltry few. What of those without such funds, who simply wish to enjoy nature and live off the land? We must, prove that such a feat is possible. To assist in providing these would-be Isle keeps with the knowledge they need to succeed. Only then will these islands truly be sanctuaries. Speaking of mammoths, did you know that if you have the Mammotheer title, a fair amount of your minis will be more active? Really? Define more active. Fret not, Mistress Tassero, with authentic Sharlayan ingenuity, and know how my claw tips and simple-minded individual thunk. Ahem! Excuse me, despite the enhancements in my vocal organ design, the mechanism still seems to get stuck from time to time. Goodness, that's a relief. I should leave you to get properly acquainted. I'll return to see the fruits of your partnership when they're ripe for the picking. For now, enjoy your own personal paradise. Cultivate the land or explore, the choice is yours. They wander more instead of sitting there and do their idle actions more often. Ah, okay. Yes, welcome to the island. Give the word that when you're finished oogling the surroundings, and we better get on with this sordid business sooner than later. I should also very much like to discuss the matter of my payment. You may invite party members, free company members, and friends to visit your island sanctuary once it has reached sufficient stage of development. Okay. Yes. Aw. Cute art. I understand what I must do. Why is this like signing an agreement? Wow, okay. Now listen, Exa. May I call you Exa? Well, I will anyway. Before we get started, I want to make it very clear that while you may be the owner, I command the mammoths, and as such, I demand a considerable sum. I would hate for us to get off on the wrong foot. With that settled, beyond this slope lies a clearing that Mistress Tattery believed would serve as a base of operations. Let us give it a look, shall we? It's certainly big enough. My god, my god. Right, I hate to go to the break screen again, but I really do need to go to the bathroom. So, please excuse me. Hello, I'm back. How are we? Are we okay? What? What? How are we doing? Weirdly, like this, literally this last 30 seconds, suddenly my stomach is starting to hurt. There. Right. All good and well behaved. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fine place to set up shop, would you not agree? Yes, I think it will do nicely. While it has so much potential, this clearing is currently as bare as white bamboo as possible. Nice. We need some form of shelter from the elements if we're truly to make something of the place. Mistress Tattery has told me of your exploits, but I think it is safe to assume chopping down a tree with your bare hands is outside of your repertoire. I have an axe! I'm a botanist, I have an axe with me. Not that I'd ask you to, even if you could. We need tools for delicate work of this nature. As such, the first order of business will be to craft yourself a hatchet. You will need 3 palm leaves, 2 stones, and branches each. Follow east along the path and make your first foray into the wilderness to procure them. Should you get any funny ideas about exploring the isle and opt to leave me out here in the waste of the rain, you will find my twin, the Furious Furball, waiting here for you instead. Before you go, I have something for you. It's called the Innkeep's Index. It's to help you keep track of your projects while here on the island. I can't have you running around watering mammoths instead of plants. That should be all for now. Safe travels. I'll be waiting here should you need me. If I've disappeared, it's because I've been mauled by a wild animal, I assure you. This mammoth's got sass. Dragoon crossing. Nice. Now collect materials with the gather mode. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay, gather mode. I think we can that slightly. Oh, not happy with that. Put you down here. It's a bit better. Oh, we're so fast here. They gave you fast mount speed. Me crossing. Pumpkin. Oh, it closes it when I do that. adventurers, nice. Additional nodes will become available. Ugh, excuse me. A gathering. Collect 3 item returns with 999 of it. Gonna get all the things. Tools are required. I'll keep stone hatchet, for example, as it enable you to gather timber, which is what we are meant to be making. And resources appear in the gathering log. Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff that I just unlocked. Dog. Okay. So, as the game says, no point in me going too crazy because I don't even have the tools to properly gather things yet. Oh. No mount in the water, apparently. And no flying here yet. Thank God they put this in a separate inventory. Branches? I dozed off for a bit. What did I miss? I've got my island. I've started island. I did go for a battle. You probably didn't miss all that much. We're doing island things. Animals. There we go. Looking for rock. Hi, Nan. I am having a good day. Hope you are too. I'll continue to doze, but I'm kinda here. You should be sleeping. You're unwell. I can already tell that this is going to be a great way to just devour time. Gathering. Can't fall asleep because I can't really breathe without concentrating on it, but dozing works for now. Oof. Oof. Oh. Oh yeah, so chill. I have so many games that are reminiscent of this. I've bought several. I get given a lot as well because people know that I do quite a lot. Mounts are so fast here. I'm not complaining, but wow. The mounts are so fast. Excellent, you've collected everything. We can move on to crafting your very first tool, a hatchet. While you're out gathering, could you do a little more than scavenge the odd branch here and there from trees, yes? Well, that will all change in just a moment. With the hatchet in hand, you may hack away as many trees as you like to secure raw timber. The brilliance of the hatchet's design, a design of my own making, mind you, is that even a non-mammoth like yourself can craft it with your own 2 non-mammoth hands. Isn't that wonderful? I've uploaded the blueprints for design to your index. Go on, make the hatchet. Craft feature is now available. Stone hatchet recipe under the crafting log. Crafting this tool allows together logs. Crafting. Hatchet. Nice. They added a nude speed tier just for this. Damn. They're like, nah, this isn't the main game. Give them their treats. Okay, we have made an axe, even though we already had one. Yes, that is indeed a hatchet. With it, you can now collect the logs you would could ever want or need. Let's move on to the next phase, shelter. Hatchets of yours should be able to cut through even the thick bark of a palm tree, meaning you can now collect palm logs, a vital material to our soon-to-be heaven. First building we shall make, naturally, is the most important, as it will be the very foundation of our base of operations. Seeing as I have a gift for naming things, I think it would be best to leave matters of nomenclature to myself. I hereby dub this essential facility the Cozy Cabin. Alright. Huh? Whose island is this? Oh, my poor back. Oh god, why? Oh, they prepared a little construction site. Goodness, I'm due for a healthy amount of grease after that ordeal. Anyway, I've prepared the land. You'll need to prepare the rest. Check the log board beside me to review the materials you need for the cabin. As we're building a cabin this time, and not a tool, the amount of materials required are a magnitude above what was needed before. Take your time collecting them if you must, but not too much. In the meanwhile, I'll round up the other mammoths in preparation for constructing the cabin and begin ordering them around. You know what? I do best. Construct is now available. Access the log board to review the materials needed. Okay. Logs and leaves, but then also other things. So I need more vines. I've already got enough of these two. It's vines, leaves, and logs, so pretty much all just tree stuff. Yeah, it's a good thing they made it faster, because I imagine if it was slower, people would get frustrated literally just about this tunnel. There we go. I'm a botanist, I know how to handle a hatchet. Easy. Thank God it keeps track of it on the side. Okay, so vines come from like the bamboo clusters? Is it a cluster of bamboo? What's the collective of bamboo? An appley? Yay. I think the plural of bamboo is bamboo. I think it's one of those words. But what's the name for it? Is it a cluster? Copse? A problem? One bamboo, several bamboos. Bambus. It's okay, it's Greek. Cow's nose. Uh-huh. The window closes when I click on things. Okay, this is just a summary of what was just said to me. You know what? Something I've never thought to do. But I do it in Guild Wars. Key bindings. Shortcuts. Shortcuts. Salvag, mount guide. Mount speed, no. System? Probably not system. Hotbar, no. Hotbars, no. It's not hotbars. No. Gamepads, no. Huh. I feel like it should be bambosai. I know. I'm not asking what the plural is for it. I'm asking what the collective for it is. The plural of cow is cows. The collective for cows is a herd. It's a herd of cows. I was asking what the collective for bamboo is. A function of bamboo. Yeah, I was asking what a collective was. I was like, is it a cluster of bamboo? Steer, strafe, jump, toggle, sheath weapon, send, zoom camera, tilt camera. I was gonna keybind mounting, which I can do in Guild Wars. I was gonna use the same keybind for Guild Wars that I did for this. Is there can you keybind a button for mounting? because would I have to macro it? Because obviously we've got the mount roulette, which was probably what I was going to pick, of just like, you know, can I just keybind mount roulette to something? In this case, the letter R, because I use R in Guild Wars for just quick mount. They're not an option for me to keybind a quick mount option. Put it in your hotbar and macro the hotbar slot. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to macro. That's not quite what I want, because macro is gonna be 1 through 9, isn't it? I wanted to put it on a letter. No? Keybind. I don't want it to be on a number, though. I want it to be on a letter. So I've got teeny tiny hands. I'm on a lot of drugs, but yes, you can do that. Okay, I can look this up later. In Guild Wars, I have my Griffin hotkeyed to R, so I can literally, if I fall off something, if I'm fast enough in Guild Wars, you can mid-air mount on the Griffin. So if I fall off something and I'm quick enough, I can tap R and mount. And I just thought for Island Sanctuary, oh, that would actually be quite useful because I'm doing so much running backwards and forwards rather than having to go over here and click one. If I could quick bind it to R, that would be kind of useful. Because apparently R is auto run, but I use one of the buttons on my mouse for auto run. You can put pretty much anything onto a key in this game, to be honest. Fair. It's just knowing how. No specific collective noun for bamboo, but words such as grove, cluster, stand, thicket, clump, or forest would work. Okay, I said cluster, so I wasn't wrong. Good to know. Need more trees. An Asia of bamboo. I don't think that's correct. Music's so quiet at the moment, so I can like barely hear that there's music playing. Need loads more logs, apparently. Living off the land! Yay! Okay, we have all the bits we need. construct. Here we go. Look at them go. Cute. Oh, a Litwick. Construction complete. Finally, a place to escape the occasional downpour. It's a bit rough around the edges, I'll give you, but it's home. It's technically your home, but why get fussy about the details? Rest your head on the cot or call your friends over. You're free to use it as you wish. Taking the liberty of calling a few of my own friends over. In fact, I think you'll find them most charming. They can provide services you will undoubtedly come to find valuable. Access the orchestration. Oh, nice. As your island progresses, you will earn 2 types of cowries. Seafarers' cowries can be earned by realizing visions, developing the isle, and performing various activities within the island. Islanders' cowries may be earned by selling materials in Isle Ventry. Isle Ventry. I guess that you could call it that. Enterprising exploration in the cozy cabin. Friends, free company members, party members may now visit your island. Yay! Decide who may or may not enter your sanctuary by accessing the settings from your box. No further ado, go and see the game. Manage. Okay. Why did you just quote a line from Stellaris? Did I? I've never played Stellaris in my life. What line? If you haven't played it in your life, have you played it in our lives? Maybe. Have you played Stellaris? The way you said construction completed is exactly how the AI on the game is. Oh wow, construction completed, the most generic sentence ever. It's not a bloody quote from Stellaris. You quoted Stellaris to construction completed. No one says that. I've seen so many games like Subnautica. Construction completed. Why would you think why would you think? I've never played Stellaris in my life. Highway is your base of operations, build facilities, care for animals. Settings. Entry. Yeah. Yeah. Everything's on. Yeah. Yeah. Job done. Yeah. That's a game I've actually played. Job done. May have noticed for yourself already, this island receives a dreadful amount of sunlight. I expect that would be desirable for growing crops. Cultivation, your sort of thing, is best speaking to my subordinate, the producer. You find the indolent loaf no doubt loitering north of here, finding some excuse not to do any sort of work, a privilege reserved solely for myself. Cropland can be unlocked. Speak with the produce farmer in the north to aspirations of farmer. Noted. Ah, okay. feel like I shouldn't buy anything here just yet, because I'm going to need it for, like, upgrading things. Okay. Aha. I'm sort of busy here looking at the grass. It's quite green, I've noticed, and you're gonna ask me to clear the area. Clear the ridge. Oh, right, oh well then, let's get this over with. Upland ready. Look at me, jumping with excitement, a fault in the programming to be sure. Anyway, are you happy now? There's the cropland. I've got some seeds for you to sow. Once they've been planted, make sure to water them. Oh, if you have any questions, I suppose I can answer them. You can plant seeds in empty plots using sow mode, which may be enabled by selecting the icon X. You can water crops using water mode, which is enabled. Oh, here. Ah, okay. Water. It's just like I'm playing Stardew Valley again. Been playing Stardew Valley with Spook and I'm enjoying it a lot. He yearns for the mines. I yearn for fish. Can you hear that? The sound of burgeoning life budding in the soil? Me neither, but I thought I'd ask. Anyway, you're welcome to plant more seeds here wherever you like. Crops require time and water to produce. Breath of moisture, they will cease to grow. Crops are considered watered. You may harvest produce yielded by fully developed crops in gather mode or dispose of undesired crops in cull mode. Okay then. I'm guessing this is going to take IRL hours to grow, but we'll see. Sowing crops on our homestead, Guild Wars 2, why you steal? Actually, Pussy's glasses up nose. We had crop nodes within our home instances before homesteads existed in Guild Wars. It's been all 5 minutes and you've already had your fill of tilling the land? What a productive little bee you are. Would that I had you under my employ. Anyway, let me think of another way to make constructive use of your time. Do you like animals? Yes. Why'd I bother to ask? Of course you do. I'm sure you'll make fast friends with the creature comforter, another subordinate of mine, and one who prefers the company of animals more than its own kind. You'll find the curious fellow standing across from the produce producer. Pasture! Hey there, friend. Are you ready to build a little home for some adorable animals? I sure am! I'll take care of getting this pasture nice and ready for you. You just breathe in the fresh air and relax, okay? It does in fact take IRL hours, usually IRL days. Uh-oh. This is where it's going to fall apart, because I'll forget to log on and check. Much like I did with the free company crops. Yay! They don't die like FC crops do. Oh. Okay. Good to see you, friend. Good to see you. We built a nice little pasture here, but you've undoubtedly noticed we got no animals to put in it. That's why I prepared some small nets for you right here. They'll let you catch smaller critters. Word of advice, be gentle with the animals out there, and I'm sure they'll treat you the same in return. Before you go, if you have any questions concerning the pasture, I'm always here to answer them. I've learned one thing during my brief time in this world is that you should never be embarrassed to ask questions. Never. You know, capture animals. Yay! Nintendo's gonna sue. Oh no! Capturing animals in my video game? Oh my god, original idea, do not steal. It's me being tired of their bullshit. Breaks after single use. Okay. Nintendo, do not interact. There is a creature collector in here. There was a creature collector here from the beginning. Okay, well there's one. Okay, I should probably get a variety of ones, right? So I've got the little monkey. Sheep. Oh, there's a black one. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Shh. This one's different. This one's a different colour. Oh. Ah, dang it. Oh, dang it. It's the rare. Oh, it got away. Of course the rare spawns when I've got, like, the lowest tier of item. I need more vines. No, wait. I need more branches. The creature collector in this is no joke. They made this for me! You all said as much. I mean, we've got to have a chocobo. Got to. I was just listening to a rant about Nintendo. Yeah, everybody's ranting about Nintendo. I'm glad the internet is not letting this go. Because it is so typical that they, like, filed this patent and then they did the Nintendo Direct afterwards to try to distract people. And I'm glad that people are not being distracted. They're like, no, this is bullshit. Do chocobos taste like chicken? They probably taste like ostrich. I watched Jesse burst a blood vessel trying to watch The Croc. God. The Croc. Not a lot of trees around this area. Well, not a lot of trees I can gather, apparently. Need branches, not logs. Okay. I know what will distract the masses from our dickishness. Releases the Virtual Boy. Imagine thinking people want the Virtual Boy back. Only their biggest failure that they've ever had. Let's bring that back. It did so well the first time, let's do it again. What a wild thing to decide. What actually are they huffing? They're taking something. They're doing some sort of illegal substance. Because they're just so out of touch with people. Huffing capitalism, yeah. Late stage capitalism. I'm not getting a lot of branches. There's one. The long, thin trees that are giving me branches. This one's an apple tree, so it's going to give me an apple. Yeah, that one gave me a branch. Okay. Like someone's car backfired a bit there. That one's an apple tree. I want the long, thin trees to get branches. Those are all seed patches. Click the thing. I'm gonna get 3 different things. Since they gave me three to start with. I want to get 3 different things. Bird, 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 bird. Oh, then it's not effective. God dang it. There's gotta be something else that we can get that's small. Deer in direction of deer. I'm guessing I can't catch deer. Not effective. We need something smaller. Squirrel! thing. There, yeah. There we go. Go on. So much to look around. Good lord. Ooh, big goat. Ooh, wow. Aww. Like little pangolins. It's like if a pangolin was crossed with an ankylosaurus. Penguins! Penguin. Oh. And I'm all out of nets again. Well, we'll go back to the cozy cabin. I'll be back for penguins. Am I making soup or instant mac? Oh. See, if it was me, it would be mac and cheese, but because you're unwell, the instinct is to say soup. That's a tough choice. You know me, I love me my mac and cheese. This is not the right way. How's the tummy feeling? Or is it purely nasal? Feed the animals by going to feed mode. So many modes. Okay. Tummy is fine, it's all in the face. I guess if your tummy's fine, then mac and cheese. If your tummy was upset, I would say soup. You did it! I'm proud of you! Yay! Animals being fed and looked after by its master, it will feel loved. When an animal feels loved, it will leave something born from pure happiness. Leavings, I call it. Enable gather mode to collect leavings from animals in the pasture. You can interact with animals inside the pasture using S and Beckon mode. Another sweet feed recipe has been added to the crafting log, made from apples found in the Sanctuary. This feed will fill animal's stomach, but only slightly improve its mood due to its high sugar content. Island green feed is premium. Island green feed recipes have been added to the Sanctuary log, made from vegetables grown in cropland. These feeds fill a stomach, but noticeably improve its mood. Should realized. We've leveled up again. There is nothing to gather. Have to wait for that as well. So this is all the stuff. Mac and cheese is especially proper stuff. Packet mac and cheese is fine. It's like how, like, freezer pizza is fine. It's like, it's not bad by any means. It's still good. But when you get, like, proper pizza, it's like, whoa. So that's how it is with mac and cheese. It's just like packet mac and cheese. It's like, it's fine. And it's still good because cheese is good. But when you get, like, proper mac and cheese, it's like, whoa, yes. Because I just got them. While your soul may experience radical effect on gameplay. Amazing. Oh my god, they let you mount my while moving. Pretty sure you can't normally do that. My Twitch is also dying. Oh! So Twitch is having fun at the moment then. It's okay on my end. There is an ad about to happen. I don't like mac. You're saying you don't like the macaroni, but you're okay with the cheese, or are you just abbreviating? So it's not only me. I thought it was only me breaking. Oof. Okay, consider refreshing your page, everyone. Consider refreshing the page. You finished the pasture already. Very good, very good. Let's see, perhaps you can find a use for all the materials you've been getting from the animals and cropland? We could make a workshop and craft Isle handicrafts. That's a fine name as any. Lest you worry, you need not concern yourself with the crafting. Nay, I'll make my subordinates do it. I enjoy watching them suffer. Yeah. We're awfully pressed for space as it is, so we need to clear away the trees around here to build another workshop. For all matters concerning the wanton destruction of plant life and vegetation, pathological pathfinders and methods for the job. I don't like the combo of melty cheese and pasta. Wow! That's like the best part! It's like the best part. Wait, we've had this conversation before. The only mac and cheese you've had is American mac and cheese. And we were like, yeah, but America doesn't even have proper cheese. Must be the owner. Our officer's friend told me today is the day I can finally do the job I was created to do. Will you let me do that job? Do it! Excuse me? I said what I fucking said. Truly the worst take I've heard. See, me and Kels are together on this. I mean, I know you don't like cheese as much as I do, but I almost feel like you maybe would like it more if you had a proper mac and cheese and not the weird American shit that you ate. I think we've had this conversation before. You just build a workshop, you need plenty of limestone. You'll break your hatchet if you try to rock with it, so you should probably make a hammer. There's nothing better than a hammer for smashing things. As you need, but the workshop beats me. Felicity Furwell said something about writing them on the logboards there. I suppose that's enough space to release music now, but I can't see why you'd want to do that. The law hard-working mammoth's enough for you, because besides releasing the saying releasing the saying not enough for you. New fossil down available, further expansion appears possible, but you will need sizable amount of seafarers' crowries. Unkeep Stonehammer recipe has been added to the Sanctuary. Crafting log, crafting tool allowed to gather stones. Just meet your minions and others around various locations. When you find a way, access the managed minions from the index. Furnishing diamonds are available, select managed furnishings from the index to furnish. Ooh, so many things. Oh, I see. Closes window. Opens window, closes window. This is important. Let's see. You go by the ocean. Go by the ocean. Go by the ocean. Go by the ocean. 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 pasture. Yeah. Oh, you can go by the crop line. Blah. Blah. Ginger tea was sent by God. Gotta remake that God tier one I made the other week. You do! You have to come over and make it so both me and Stanji can have some. There we go. Important thing. You can have so many. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Right, I need to make a hammer. Look at him. Go, I've made a hammer. Arrgh. What do I need from here? Lots of stuff. What about this one? Oh wait, it's the same. It's just picking where I want it. Alright. If they turned Voz into a horse. America has cheese caves that are holding 1.5 billion pounds of cheese. Wow, that's so much space for something that's fake. Take the hammer and fix the baby. It's really funny when you critique America because then Core goes fact-checking. She's like, I have to defend my country. It's just funny. How dare you insult me? Your cheese is bad and your chocolate is bad. It's fine. And you know what the root of that is? Your milk. Hello. We're back again, upsetting the Americans. He's not a king. Might as well be called, oh, greatest leader. Ugh. American chocolate is meant to be shelf stable. Chocolate is meant to be good. Chocolate's meant to be good. Also, a bunch of other stuff is added. You won't win this, Core. Give up. Your chocolate is bad and your cheese is bad. You're not speaking German, we already won. Oh, don't get the war started or I'm gonna call Spook in here and he's gonna go on a fucking tirade. Do not bring up the war. Do not bring up the war. You American. Really? Jesus. I thought we had about 300 of them. Like it doesn't live in the fridge. Yeah. Oh, pedal bin bags. That's fine. I don't like that. Ooh, there's loads of stuff here. Lights a cigarette, mm-hmm. They only came up towards the end and tried to take the credit. Yeah, international discourse hasn't changed since 1945. Mm-hmm. People never change. Americans think they're the be-all and end-all, and people get angry at them for it. I know this room, I've walked this floor. Speaking of chocobos, we need to get Omega done. Stop giving me more stuff to do! I have too much stuff to do. This is not giving me limestone. I feel like I'm not gathering in the right place. That's because I'm not. I haven't been paying attention to the map. Bird! Big bird! Pretty bird. Oh, I don't have anything. Can I catch you with this? No. Oh, no. Can I catch you with this? No. Too big. Too big! I need whatever the next tier of gathering stuff is. Gotta get blue through Omega also. I have too much to do! Leave me to my island! Leave me to my dark bidding. We're too big, too large. That's all gonna be sand. Right? That's all gonna be sand. It's not what I need. I need palm leaves and limestone. Oh, and vines. Vines can drop from the apple trees. And from the bamboo, apparently. Oh, it's raining again. My crops are being watered. I swear it's because of the pepper and stuff and, like, talking and sending photos about it, because obviously phones are always listening, but I've now been recommended a guy on Instagram that, like harvests his garden and stuff. He, like, starts everything with, my garden! And it's great. Going through his garden, like, harvesting all the things that... Abundance! Yeah, that guy! Abundance! We were playing Stardew Valley yesterday, me and Spook, and we got our first pepper plant, like, harvest. And I came out and saw that the crops had all grown, and I literally went, oh my god, abundance! And then I nearly got hit by lightning, and it was terrifying. That's a true story of what happened. He's great, I love him. I'm jealous of his garden and him and the London guy with the tats. I don't know that one. You'll have to show me that one. But yeah, I was like, damn, okay. Although I'm not jealous of whenever he finds bugs. Not jealous of that bit. But damn, he got squash. Problem is that I don't eat a lot of veg, so if I grew if I grew a bunch of veg in my garden, I feel like a lot of it would go to waste. At that point, I'd probably start, like, giving it out to family. I'd be like, here, I grew these. I won't eat them, but they grew them, so you can have them. Ah, these are rocks. There we go. Let's go. So much limestone. So much. Is that a rock or is that sand? That's sand. I've been getting constant stream of veg from my boss who grows too much. My dad used to trade jam food with the neighbours. That was how people did it back in the day, though. Instead of, like, trying to grow everything, people would just, like, grow one thing and they would trade it with other people. That was how society functioned. We need to return to our roots. That was how it was. We each grew one thing really well and we would trade the others for it. So I gotta give it. I already read this little tip about Island Sanctuary, which is that nodes respawn every 10 things you gather. So if you're after a certain thing, you can sort of cycle around in a circle in an area. You can see they're, like, respawning as I gather them. Get a little supply of things. Why not? Roots, potatoes. Yeah, could be potatoes. Or carrots. Turnips. Carrots would be a good thing for me to grow because Spook loves them. And the rocks are respawning. If you come down here to the woods, you'll see barter economy is alive and well. Nintendo with patent trading. You can't patent a fundamental of society, especially because it means that people can... Technically, you trade currency. Turnips. Oh my god, of course, the turnips. It is March 2020. You have woken up on a Monday morning and you log into Discord to check everybody's turnip prices. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. You know that bed in the back left corner of the garden, that raised bed? All the way back when we moved in, we were like, we should make that a veggie bed. Instead of just a place filled with stones with plant pots on it. That was 5 years ago. It sure was. Nintendo will turn into a joke like Chuck Norris. Good! Make him a joke. They are a joke. Point and laugh. Shame. Shame them. It's kind of interesting, like, I think a small part of it is that before then I didn't actually play this genre of game a lot, but it is interesting to see that obviously during the pandemic there was a big upsurge in people playing the comfy cozy farming games, and now I feel like they're everywhere. Which obviously is like, it's going to be due to like the success of Animal Crossing, but also Stardew Valley, though I acknowledge that Stardew Valley was around long before the pandemic was. But I feel like nowadays I can look around and there's fucking sim games everywhere. Whereas before the pandemic, I feel like there weren't as many. Sure, we'll put the workshop here. Been playing FF for 5 years. That's true as well. We started playing FF in the pandemic. Yawn. Construction complete. I see you built a workshop. Shame, I liked how the place looked before. Anyway, I suppose you can own a team of mammoths craft stuff now. If you have them sell the items they craft, it could become a more valuable source of seafarers' cowries. Cowries we can then give to myself and other like-minded models so we can keep doing what we do best. Before I forget, don't expect any buildings to be constructed as quickly as this one going forward. The team worked extra hard since there's no functional facility to speak of, but now there's hardly any rush. Okay. Okay. It's nice that you can move stuff if you change your mind. We did it! Rank up! Imagine mounts getting removed because Nintendo. Why? Nintendo doesn't let you ride on Pokemon. I've always been annoyed about that. It was only in Scarlet and Violet they added that in. And on 1. There's a musical I love about 3 different people during the pandemic, and one of them gets obsessed with farming sims, and it's such a cool... Oh no, it's me. Munchless land had begun to look like a proper civilization, with the trees and bugs, the sunlight, the sights I say. Let there be bricks and buildings and subjects to be exploited. I think about time I retired to the cabin. Now you may capture wild animals, sow seeds, and remove what vegetation abides on this isle to build wondrous mammoth-made edifices instead. Uh-huh. Since I trust each one of those Pathfinder units just about as far as I can throw them, I will tell you myself just in case. Should you wish to begin production craftwork, speak with the tactical Taskmaster. Taskmaster? Receive any further questions or experience any trouble, I encourage you to review the index keep. I made it for precisely such occasions. Alright then. Could ride Go-Go in Sun and Moon, plus Let's Go, you flopped on Snorlax instead of following. True. True. Wasn't a proper mounting system though. In Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon sort of had it, but anyway. Creature vets creatures from Shin Megami, but Shin Megami is not a company to sue them. This is what I said the day I heard about it, when people were like, they've patented creature collectors, and I was like, Pokemon wasn't even the first creature collector, Shin Megami was. Shin Megami did it first. What? Original OC, do not steal. God, oh my god, okay. That's a lot of information. Just want to get rid of all of the notifications. Okay. Well, it sounds like now I've sort of, like, done the tutorial, I can do all the things. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see? No! Did you see what he said? Did you? They did not. That's so rude. If I walk away, do you think he'll say it again? Ah! Aww. Sag. Big Sag. What happened? I didn't see anything because I'm driving. It was... he said... I got a Hoorays Valga Mini and it said... Oh, my dear Shiva. I've sent a helpful thing in case you need it. Thank you. I'm gonna pin that as well. I might do more of this later, but who knows? We know that I'm awful at actually doing stuff off the stream. Because it's 10 past 5 and I should really stop so I can go make dinner because Spook is home and he will be hungry. Once you use the agenda, professional into the cellar. Oh my god. I'm sure I probably should have read all that, but it's fine. Okay. Make potions and fire sand and oh, all sorts, okay. All sorts of stuff that I haven't even gathered. Okay, go make a couple of potions, I guess. Yeah, go make some potions. Yeah. Okay, so it wants me to level up. It wants me to level up. Cause I wanna learn how to make loads of like better restraints to get the big creatures. So I'm guessing I need to level it up. The addiction begins. I'll just buy Metroid 4 and then shut up about Nintendo. My focus is somewhere else anyway. Yeah, but in order to play it, you've got to get a Switch too, don't you? It sucks. Get it through legitimate means. Get it through legitimate means. Okay. That's like my next goal, is to make that. Alright. It's a good place to end. There we go. I have my island. Looks like it's going to be fun. I will say next week we will actually continue with main story. We will carry on. We had our break week after beating Endwalker. Good times. Good times. Ba. Also remember you don't own your Switch too. It's all fucked. I'm tired of talking about it, frankly. But it's also one of those things where it's like, you should keep talking about it, because you don't want people to just forget. They should be held accountable. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, guys. Right. Yeah. Anyway, right, I will see you tomorrow, as I once again work out what it is I want to do, because I did my updated commissions post yesterday. Finished the ref, on Monday I finished the ref, yesterday I finished the commissions post. I'm not sure what to do next. But then we'll have community night in the evening, and I think maybe we'll play Repo. I did ask in the Discord, please pay attention to the Discord. Yeah. So I'll see you around. Enjoy whatever it is you're getting on with. I don't know. I can't talk anymore. I'm gonna go say hi to a friend. Our lovely dog, Bardic. Use your emote of choice. Is our go-to one. But I'll see you around. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care of yourself. See you soon. Bye.